What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 87. And first of all, we have got a very big decision to make. Do we go for Shafak or do we go for Zardes? That is the big decision. Which one do we go for? And it was a very tough decision. A lot of you guys did say it was fairly mixed. Let's just put it that way. Some of you said you should go for Zardes. Some of you said that I should go for Shafak. But in the end, I did make a decision and I came to the final decision that due to the wages and everything of the players, I'm going to go ahead and sign Shafak. If the wages of Zardes were halved and I could get him for 7 grand a week, I would go for him. But the only reason I'm going for Shafak, I know it's quite a common signing in career mode, and I do apologise for that, but you'll see later on in the episode why I did go for Shafak instead of Zardes. And my reasoning is very logical, basically. You'll see the signings that we do make later on, and that is the reason why I did decide to go for Shafak instead of Zardes. And don't get me wrong, Shafak is a very good player, and he will be a really good player for us. As you can see there, he's got blistering pace, and of course, that is his main attribute, really. He's just very quick, and he's 68 overall, 22 years old. He's really going to be a backup striker, to be honest with you. And he is a successor to Mitchell Duke. Now, I know some of you guys will be a bit disappointed with this signing, and to be honest with you, I am a little bit too, but if you're thinking about money, I'm thinking about other signings that I want to make in this transfer window, because I want to make some more signings. I don't want to be just limited to one, and unfortunately Zardes' wages are way too high, and it's probably worth getting a younger player. It's a difficult one, really, and it's very hard to decide, but hopefully Shafak will be a good replacement for Mitchell Duke, who did go to Getafe for, I think it was 4 million or 4.2 million or something. But anyway, we're going into the first game of the episode, and it will be against Wolverhampton Wanderers. This will be a very interesting game, as well, actually, Wolves did used to be in the Barclays Premier League once upon a time, and they have managed to crawl their way back up from the Empower League 1, similar to us, although we've gone a lot further from the Empower League 2. So, you know, we're coming up against a team that we did come up against quite a lot in the Championship and also in the Football League 1. It'll be interesting to play against them here, see how their team has evolved since we did play them in the Championship, as I know they've gone leaps and bounds since then. And the first chance in the game did come as Robert Hall had a shot there, but unfortunately he did go wide with his weaker foot. That would have been a really good goal if he would have scored that. But to be honest with you, the momentum in this game was all with us. We were really dominant, and it didn't take us long to open the scoring here. As Valentino Lazaro gets on the ball, his first touch of the ball, and crosses it in, and it's Mason Bennett to get a goal. And I'm surprised, really, because Ryan Brunt is usually in that kind of position, but it's Mason Bennett to put it into the back of the net. And surprisingly, he is our highest rated striker now. He will be getting into the team a lot more often, as he has been boosted up to exciting prospect, as well as Abdullah Belek, I think his name is, our Cameroonian left back that we did get on a free transfer. I think he was a free agent anyway. But look at this here. How unlucky can you get? We didn't just hit the crossbar once, we hit it twice. It's unbelievable stuff there. I think we hit the post once, and then we hit the crossbar, which is just very unlucky there. And it just clips on the outer side of the post, and we couldn't quite score that one. But into the 54th minute, we get a really good chance here. Mason Bennett again somehow gets on the ball, and he scores. He slots that into the back of the net and makes it 2-0 in this match, and pretty much seals the deal. And Mason Bennett, maybe he will be turning into the new Ryan Brunt. Who knows? It's surprising that Ryan Brunt didn't actually get that goal there, because Ryan Brunt's form last season was absolutely incredible. And hopefully these two up front will do great work together. Maybe Mason Bennett will be better than Ryan Brunt this season. Who knows? But we win the game 2-0, and Mason Bennett surprisingly getting 2 goals. Usually it's Ryan Brunt that's getting on the score sheet, but not this game. And that was certainly a shock to me, because usually he's a lot more involved in the game. But in this game, he certainly wasn't, and we win the game 2-0. It's a good result. And that does mean that we move into the transfer deadline day. I think it is the last 10 hours of transfer window, and we will be making a few signings. As you can see here, I'm going in for Josh Murphy, and the young 22-year-old left midfielder from Norwich City. He looks like a really good player, only on 15 grand a week, which is perfect for me. And Norwich did accept the deal. I think it was 900,000 plus Reeves it might have been. I think, yeah, it was. And once again, this team, is it Liers SK? I think that's how you pronounce it. I think they are a Portuguese team. I just couldn't sign Ricardo Dano. And it was really frustrating. They were saying, nope, we want 3 million. And I just couldn't offer them that. It's as simple as that. He's on 15 grand a week now. So maybe I'll try and get him maybe in the January transfer window. We'll wait and see. But it's been very difficult to get him back. I thought it'd be very easy. But instead, we are going to be going in for Christensen for the time being, and we're going to get the young Chelsea centre-back, the Danish centre-back, and he looks really, really good. So I offer him a contract there, as the contract, or the transfer offer was accepted from Chelsea, 700,000 plus Reece Bennett. That should be a really good deal if it does go through, and we do accept Josh Murphy here, and this is the reasoning that I did go for Shafak instead of Zardes, because I did want to make some more signings, and, well, this is the signing that I really did want to make, to be honest with you. Josh Murphy, the young 22-year-old winger from Norwich. We do sign him, and he is a Bristol Rovers player now. And you can see I was interested in a few free agents if that deal didn't go through. And of course, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to sign Zardes, but hopefully you guys understand that it's for the better, really. And getting a younger striker that's on lower wages, I think that makes a little bit more sense, even if it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't make the series that realistic. But here's a look at Josh Murphy's stats. He's got some really solid stats here, and he's 71 overall, which is brilliant. He'll be our new left midfielder, and finally, someone with decent penalties, and he can also play at striker as well. But I will most likely be playing him at that left midfield position. He looks really good with that high attack positioning of 83 and the rapid speed. He looks like he's going to be a really good player for us, and hopefully he will bag some assists and goals for our strikers, Mason Bennett and also Ryan Brunt. But into the deadline day, we were really trying to sign Christensen, a new centre-back, because I know that he has a lot of potential in him. I think he's got about 76 potential, and he's only 21 years old. He'd be a really good investment, and he'd be a lot better than Reece Bennett, that is for sure. But I'm also going to take this time to ask you guys if you do want to see a FIFA 15 wishlist video, because I know some of you have said that you want me to do it, and I've got quite a few ideas. I can't really go through it in the rest of this video because, to be honest with you, it's too long. Like, everything that I want, there's about 10 or 12 things that I want to see in FIFA 15 career mode that would make the game a little bit better for you to play and a little bit more fun, because at the moment career mode is a little bit stale for me, and it's coming to that point in the year where FIFA's just getting a little bit dry. The teaser trailer has also been released, so people are starting to think what could possibly be in FIFA 15, and I'm hoping they do a lot of changes, because there are a lot of things that are wrong with FIFA career mode, and I'm a bit worried because they seem to be focusing on Ultimate Team and silly little changes like grass effects and lighting in the stadium, and if they really don't focus on career mode, I'm really going to be very disappointed. But you can see here, we did manage to sign Christensen, and he is into the club now. He's got some great mental attributes, 81 aggression, 82 interceptions. With regards to the rest, to be honest, there is room for improvement for sure, but he's only 21. He's still got 10 points to grow, I do believe. He's got 76 potential, so I really do think he'll be a great centre-back for us in the future. But that is the end of transfer deadline day, and unfortunately, we did get a few emails, and amongst those emails in my inbox, we got a training injury. Robert Lainton is going to be out for 2 months. Our main goalkeeper is going to be out for 2 months. That really hit me hard, because I realised at that point that George Long is seriously not good enough just yet to be playing in the Premier League on a regular basis, because he's very short. For some reason, he's like 5'9" or 5'10", and I don't know why that is, because he's taller in real life. EA just messed that one up, but he's really not ready for it, to be honest with you. I can see him making a lot of mistakes, and that may hinder our chances in qualifying for the Europa League or maybe even the Champions League. We'll wait and see, but that is a very, very big injury. It could have happened to anyone. Why Robert Lainton, I do not know. It's just very unlucky. He was demanding more wages, and now he's been injured for 2 months with a broken collarbone. That's just real unluckiness. Even though we've hardly had any injuries in this series whatsoever that are long term, this is a substantial one, because I realise we do need to get another goalkeeper in, because if George Long gets injured, who have we got in the goal? We don't have anyone. But anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode of Career Mode. Sorry this one is a little bit short. If you do want another episode of Career Mode up later on today, do let me know by leaving a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new, but I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.